Is there belief needed in science? That can be a controversial topic. So please follow and bookmark this video so you can return to it later, because I really want to know how you view things in this realm. Actually, the first time I came up this phrase is in the movie Nacho Libre with Jack Black. And there, the protagonist says, I only believe in science. They have some fight coming and they have to face the devils. And one of them is worried that the other one is not baptized. And the other person says, I only believe in science. And back then, on surface level, the way I thought about it is that, I choose logic, I choose rationality, I choose a scientific way of living and being. But no, it's actually deeper than that. Because the person says that they believe in science, and there lies the contradiction. Does science need belief? And the more I started thinking about it, and let me know as I say this, how this resonates with you. The more I started thinking about it, I realized there's so much belief in science all the time, both from people who are not scientists and scientists themselves. Actually, and if this clicks to you, please press the love button. Actually, Richard Feynman said, which is a Nobel laureate of physics, science is the belief to the ignorance of the experts. So that's a mouthful, right? But does this click something in you? That science is the belief to the ignorance of the experts, right? It's a curious thing. If it sparks something, press the love button to let me know. Because here is the interesting thing that comes out of that. Think about the Large Hadron Collider in Switzerland, where they collide particles nearly at the speed of light, right? Where they discovered the Higgs particle, or the God particle, as they like to say it. But think about that. That took decades to build. That required to develop technologies and systems that didn't exist before. And what drove that? What drove that is the desire, a belief, a motivation that there is something there to be found, there is something there to be explored, even if we don't know fully what it is, but we have some hints from theoretical calculations that it may be the Higgs, it may be supersymmetry. We found the Higgs. We didn't find supersymmetry, by the way. But here, the interesting thing is that there was this motivation coming out of an internal knowing that there is something bigger to discover. And we built this huge machine out of that. Now, this is not belief in the religious way, but it is a form of belief, isn't it? And the same goes with string theory, this theoretical framework of quantum gravity, which we've been investigating for how many decades, and we still don't have experimental evidence. But it gave awesome insights. And we keep doing it because it gives insights, even though it's not something tangible yet. That requires a certain type of belief, a foreseeing of a result out there that can be beneficial to us, even if we cannot fully grasp it at the moment. Right? And I think that's the type of belief we should be inviting in our lives, a belief filled with curiosity and wonder, not just in abstract structures someone else set up, but this thing that drives us, that motivates us, right? And I think with this belief, it doesn't matter what framework we bring in to motivate us, because different frameworks like spirituality or science can be useful for different things, different applications in our lives. But this belief is central to whatever framework we're exploring. What do you think about that? Like the belief of curiosity that drives us forward, right? Versus the belief of just simply subscribing to a system. What does this mean for you? Let me know in the comments. And if you followed all the way to the end, please press the love button so I know you watched it all the way to the end, because I would love to know how this resonated with you and that it kind of kept you engaged and that the information was useful. Okay? Thank you, everyone. Let's continue this conversation at the next one. See you.